Hey, let's do it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's chill over here. Dun, 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 dun. Greg to see. It's a Greg to see indeed. What's up, Foom? Spider Greg. Greg. Just Greg. Gurgathan. Gams? Yeah, sure. Give me a second to promote my stuff in the Discords and I'm down. The lobby's up if you want to hang out. Just give me a second, Greg Van. What's up, a blind puppy? What is up, gamers? No, I guess we just hit the start of stream ads. We just hit the start of stream ads. Yippee. I found even more funnies for my funny character. Send it. What's the plan today? We got two things on the docket. We are, first and foremost, we just joined TOL because it's a Thursday and I like supporting the Thursday. It's kind of a sleepy day, so it's important we do something with it, I'd say. But then, while this is going on, we also have a first to 5 to do with Jita the Ilsa player to do our weekly Grand Prix match. Ideally we get it done tonight. Jita said they'd be available after 6 PST, which is about 2 hours from now. Kind of hoping we can weave something in. And then that'll be our thing tonight. Oh, let me finish chilling before I forget. I need to put it in a few more servers. I got distracted by the attorney thing. Here. Let's do it like this. Self-promo. Self-promo. Let's make sure it's not monitored too. Okay, we're good. And then also bracket. There we go. That's properly pinned now. Okay. You won my Curry Cup pre-match. Nice. Gregalicious, will you be playing Marvel Tokon or Greg No? That is a Greg No. I'm gonna be real Foom. I'm a very much a one game kind of guy. I don't, especially with like tag games though. I don't want to play a tag game personally. I'm no longer LARPing as an S rank now. Epic. Holy crap, is that best gamer Greg? What's up, Kame? It is indeed Greg time. We got an hour to kill. Hour to kill before TOL starts, and about 2 hours before we run our Curry Cup Grand Prix match. First to 5 exhibition set, whatever we want to call it. The Curry Cup Grand Prix. And then we'll be chilling. I was gonna ask if you tried Avatar, but then you said you're a one kind of game kind of guy. I pre-ordered it to I pre-ordered it and tried it on the open beta, and I just didn't really care for it, to be honest with you. Not my style. It's interesting to watch, and I'm curious how it's going to develop, but I just didn't really like playing matches with it. Like, unironically, I just wasn't that interested. I love it. Not my style. I'm the kind of guy that likes playing one I like playing one game and just getting really good at that. I'm not too interested in playing multiple games at once. Oh, I didn't get my far light in time. Greg one trick. I mean, like, unironically. Oh, I tried a UDP. I didn't have the meter. Gregville Rivals. I mean, it's how I did it with, like, Counter-Strike back when I was playing Counter-Strike. I was, like, all in Counter-Strike, man. That sort of thing. Otherwise, I just don't find it interesting. Check that. No running. Ooh, delay. What about Greg and 8? No, Tekken 8 just... I think Tekken 8's a bad game, to be honest with you. I think I would have liked Tekken... I liked... When I was younger, I remember playing Tekken 3. I played Tekken 3, like, in the arcade, I think it was. It was either the PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 or the arcade, whatever it was. I really enjoyed that one. That's the only Tekken I really want to play, though, and that's like the old school one. Tekken 8 is a completely different genre at this point. What about Gregder Knight? I really enjoyed a Uni too. If for whatever reason I fell off on Granblue, I would probably just go... The next game I'd want to play would be Under Night. I think Under Night's interesting, despite some of its like flaws around its system mechanics or its top tiers. I guess not system mechanics, but the top tier. Oh, nope. Nice. Call out. Oh, I didn't get my UDP. What about Street Gregter 6? If it wasn't so ugly, I probably would have actually gotten into Street Fighter 6 before Granblue Fumika. Street Fighter 6 came out like a month before Granblue. Oh, what? It came out a month before, whatchamacallit? It came out a month before Granblue, so there's a world. Yeah, that was a world I was more interested in Street Fighter, but ultimately the art style was ugly, so I kind of just stayed away. That sort of thing. Greg is Greg, Blue Streamer at this point, right? That's what I feel best. What I feel most acclimated to do, and what I also want to do. That sort of thing. Oh, dang it. Greg Blue Day. Greg, today was an interesting Granblue Day. What's up, Cassie? What did you do today? Oh. Oh, dang it. Not that spacing. Okay. Hey, Greg, do you play video games besides fighting games? Yeah, I do. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I play RPGs and I play RPGs on my own time. If I'm gonna play stuff casually, I prefer playing stuff single player nowadays. This is more of my competitive fix. And when it comes to competitive fix games, I prefer to be locked in on one specific game. I prefer to be locked in on one specific game. In this case, Granblue, for competitive, because I don't like dispersing my effort, so to speak. I find it more interesting. I find it more interesting to give my all on one game. I fought Koji Coco in rank twice. That's not uncommon. He's been grinding rank recently, yeah. Sounds pretty common to me. He's been patrolling. The rank patrol, gem patrol. Role-playing Greg. What's up, Happy Chaos? Hope you've been doing well too. Thanks for dropping by again. I'd roleplay as Greg. Apparently a lot of people would. Ooh, the second one. Is the... Yeah, it's a combo even. But 50 meter for that. There we go. I should have spot dodged it. I didn't need to do that. Oh, the backup. Oh, that killed because it's Seahawks. Greg, you need to understand, I was playing Beatrix into the Bia. I feel like I was beat with a baseball bat. I'm surprised he was playing Beatrix and not Cag or Fairy. From what I understand about what he's been playing recently, he's been playing Cag or Fairy in ranked. So, yeah, that is a bit unfortunate to run into the Beatrix then, I feel you. Nice.
Rainbow Rocks _ just subscribed for 12 months.
Greg TB. The 1 year though. What's up, Rainbow? Thank you for the 1 year. It's we got a couple 1 years at this point. I appreciate it. Hope you've been enjoying your sheep emotes out there and hope you've been doing well yourself. I know you've been chilling recently. Hey Greg, can we talk about your crimes in the 98 when I was 3 years old? Yeah, sure. We can talk about what I did as a 3-year-old commie. I'm sure my criminal record at 3 years old will come to incriminate me. It was Fairy, but someone who knows how Bia wants to play the Fairy matchup, I literally could not get in. Oh, yeah, fair enough. The guard button. Rainbow W emotes. That's what I'm saying. Just play this. I need to play the spacing better. I could have held that spacing way better. That would have been better for myself. I'll find a way to bait that 2H. Good luck, it's Anilla 2H. Anilla 2H is unironically insanely cracked. Anilla 2H is unironically insanely cracked for calling out even like these jump stalls if your name isn't like 2B Beelzebub. Oh, I could have killed. My bad. I also found Charchard, and that's always a good time. Charchard up. Charchard's fun. He's a funny guy. I like his playstyle. You need that kind of playstyle just to randomly roll over Gamera, you know? You just need it. What's up? Oh, what's up, Dad? Don't see you here too often. Hope you've been doing well out there. We're just running... I'm just running some matches before we do TOL tonight. Need to get better with the far light checking. I'd put Anilla 2H into a top 3 2Hs in the game. Unironically, yeah. Especially since it got buffed on the first active frame, so it's a little harder to like basically like hit it out. It's a very strong hit. I don't know why I keep doing that on round start. I do be a lurker, but I appreciate the lurking then, Tav. I really do. You gotta support your lurkers out here in Twitch. What time is COL? About 52 minutes. Sign up. I think Odd Eyes does. He does signups. Whatchamacallit? He does signups for up until like 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes before the actual event. So technically, you have how much time? It's 56. 49 minutes to sign up. And like I'd say, Anilla 2B and either Vayner Bubs. Put Ilsa in there. Ilsa 2H is actually insanely cracked. Probably like top 5 if we want to talk about an argument. I don't know about Bubs in that argument. Siegfried, yeah, we're forgetting Siegfried as well. Siegfried's up there for like his ability to just convert everything. GG's Nico. Siegfried, also sup Greg, what's up X3 here? Let me adjust my, I was leaning down in my seat. Let me adjust it upward. My camera never sits still. I always have to adjust it. That's what I found. But I feel like it's also because I crop the camera itself. I just value Bub's height and ease of conversion as 2H. Yeah, I see the argument. I see the argument. I just think, yeah, like I would just put it behind Siegfried. If we're talking ease of conversion, Siegfried 2H on even non-counter hit is incredibly like potent. It's a little harder to do than from what I understand from like combo routing, but if you play a Siegfried that knows how to properly do it, good luck. He will make every 2H hurt. More so than even a Bubs. Bubs with resources can be up there, that's for sure. But Siegfried, even without resources, just because of those 6/6H conversions, it's actually unreal. It is actually unreal what we can do with Sig 2H combos. Let me check in on TOL's side. How many people are going to show up tonight? We got, oh, what the heck? We got people showing up tonight. Everyone's online on a Thursday. Technically, more people can show up too. The check-in is just show up on, yeah, show up over here. I think Vayne's better than both personally, but that's because Vayne shoots you with a gun. Yeah, I guess the what we need to talk about is it like the button 2H itself or like the anti-air capability or the combo edge at that point too. Because I'm also just thinking straight up, it's a like in like a vacuum as well. I'm more thinking as like a vacuum is what I first think of first and foremost and what it achieves. But if it's like a mix, I mean, if it's a mix, I would value Anilla less than personally. Anilla's ability to convert without even 25 meter is actually not that great. It's like some weird 2-2H shenanigans and it's very easy to drop at the end of the day. With 25 meter, you can stabilize it, call it a day. Then there's also like compared to like Ilsa, Bub, like compared to Ilsa and Sieg and even like Bubs, right? Because of like 2-2H from Bubs, it's actually a bit harder to value Anilla 2H if we're doing like a mix of both. Because when I say Anilla 2H top 3, I'm thinking purely as an anti-air button. Ugh, there's someone I dislike fighting online. I'll pass tonight's TOL. Real. That's pretty real, but understandable. No reason to force yourself to play. And I Gregged. Because CAG murders you off of an anti-air. Yeah, like CAG 2H is like pretty set and like standard in terms of like what it reaches, but CAG's ability to convert off a 2H ends up being more insane than a good amount of the cast, right? CAG will just demolish you for jumping at her with 2H, especially if there's any like trap shenanigans, right? I know I think this is the best as a button. As a button, yes. But the need for meter is why I put it at third, but with meter she does hit very hard. So yeah, we're going into the ratio of effectiveness as a button to damage output, depending on resources. It's an interesting argument depending on how much weight you put on each factor. Anyway, I should probably find some matches to play while we're sitting here too. I've gone the entire season not playing ranked. I should not break in the last 5 hours, right? It'd be kind of embarrassing. It'd be like kind of embarrassing if I broke in the last couple of hours here, right after we've been doing 3 months of it. Good luck in the bracket and on the move. Thank you, Meme D3. Much appreciated. Like, worst 2H in the same system is funny because it's the only place Bia is bad at. Yeah. It's like, it's not the end of the world. Something DP it, call it a day. I should probably try and jump more. I should probably be jumping more against the Beatrix, but it's like also the ranges that they want to hold are pretty good for her to anti-air in the first place. There are better options, that's for sure. Better options and relative strength to the rest of her kit. Yeah, the 2H is lacking, but when you consider the ranges that she wants to hold against you in the corner, like, we can compensate for like a bad 2H, right? Doubly so if we have, you know, doubly so if you have Delta Clock, right? Delta Clock just smooths out a lot of things. What's I doing? What do I want to lab while we're waiting? I mean, we're talking about Beatrix. No more compensation. It's okay for a character to have weaknesses.
Colosseum. Anila versus Beatrix.
The Delta Clock compensation, then. You can, but it does mean the DPs are only good anti-air, without which DC just feels a bit... Delta Clock feels a bit blah, but it's whatever. I guess so. Just, I'm not... Is it like... It's not like this game's that jump happy, right? If this game had like a bunch of dashes, I don't know, it's just henpecking on like the one bad part of her kit. If even that. And then her ability... I was getting at with everyone else being so good at everything else, she's fine having a bad 2H. This game likes to kill you for jumping. True. No rush. It isn't, which is why it's more just an annoyance. Yeah, pretty much. If everyone had like instant air dash like we were playing Strive or something, yeah, I would go beyond the annoyance, that's for sure. But at that point, Strive also has a 6P instead, and 6Ps are a whole different beast than 2Hs. Okay. Maybe I should do it the opposite way, where I'm the Beatrix. And let's look at the Anila. If we had air dashes, be a 2H would drop her. The grounded character in my air dasher game. I mean, how strong is Leo in Strive? The argument for grounded character in the air dasher just ultimately depends on how strong the options are on the ground anyway. Like, Leo, from what I understand, has been a top character the entire game's lifespan, right? Arguably top 5. That is unironically the lowest I've ever seen Leo placed out of like however many characters in League Strive. So, like, Mr. Grounded Man that doesn't have the best good options is not getting dropped. I don't know if Beatrix would be in that same drop range. It'd be annoying to anti-air with her. Leo also has a flash kick to make you have to play grounded. It's massive. Yeah, it is massive now you say it, but it's like... Now I need to go watch a Leo match. I was dog shit at Strive, so... Dang, we already anime clashing on round 1. Comfortably been top 10. Now that's the lowest I've heard it. Ooh, the shimmy. What? All right. All right. I see. We got the reactions. We got the reactions. It's not the only reason Leo's good. His flash shit gives him hard knockdown and also sets up Oki. So it's also, yeah, Oki. Okay, that's ridiculous for a character like, yeah, Mr. Blender Man gets Oki off of it. There we go. I forgot about DPRC as well. Yeah. I unironically forgot about DP, our Roman cancel. That's such a weird thing for someone like, yeah, that should have never existed. That seems obnoxious. It seems so obnoxious. I mean, we had to deal with Happy Chaos Season 1, Gold Lewis in his entirety, Ram, just Ram, Season 4, Potemkin. There's a couple of things, right? But it's like, just in general. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, went for it. Dang it. I tried to even delay it. There we go. Also, Leo 6P is really good, so his anti-airing is good at dealing with air dash. He's always just been a top tier. He also has a demonic 5P. That's just a regular punch, right? 5P. Caught the 6XM timing. Little punch. Bro has Ladiva. Yeah, the Ladiva 2U is okay. I forgot as well, yeah. The Ladiva 2U, like the 2D or whatever it is for Ladiva 2U, but lame. It's not on Ladiva. It's like, it's safer on block, relatively, right? It's relatively safer on block. Something like that. I'd have to go see what the frame data is. Throw's fine. Oh. Used to be able to dash into it and go half the screen. Like, Leo's good because he isn't bad at anything but his own air game, but he makes you play grounded into him so he hold his nuts. I see. It's not that much recovery. We're becoming a toe snatcher. No toe snatching, please. Roman cancelable with Diva 2U, who thought that was a good idea. Apparently the Strive people. I got distracted by Leo because he's hot. Understandable as well. There we go. Don't have to play the backup far heavy game. We're really committed to doing the backup far heavy. I haven't done enough conditioning. Called the Instant 6XL out. We're playing the Twitch React game. We're getting a little too comfortable playing Twitch React, so I need to challenge that properly. I think Leo's only bad matchup is Happy Chaos, and it's not even a hard losing. I see. There we go. He's starting to be a bit more aggressive on my run-ups. The 6XL ratio or proration don't matter to me. Okay, I don't need to play the backup far heavy game against Sandy either. It really doesn't change much for me. Biken used to be a nightmare. What happened with Biken? I have not kept up with like Strive meta. I should have just, I don't know, put you in the corner, I guess. It's fine. It's fine. We can be obnoxious with the 6XL as well. The preemptive 6XLs are a little silly, but we gotta do them right. There's been a historical thing since Rev 2 who knew having a parry would be a problem for a person with a flash kick. Nerfed her parry damage, he's just better at playing the ground game now. Okay, so like the counterplay just is irrelevant, like on a value standpoint. Bro. If you want to base a neutral around B or 2L, you're gonna get BC'd, right? Something like that. There we go. Put the pressure on to play the chip out. I got the right call out.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh. Full combo. Something like this. Ow. Dude. Oh wait, no, that's not what I... That is not what I wanted to do. Okay, well, unfortunate. One, two, three, four. There we go. Put that in the mind of... Oh. Put that in the mind of the player trying to do reaction stuff. Now whatever, I'll just keep playing. Same difference. We got time. Tether's kind of pointless as a threat for him because congratulations on getting 5p on anything but the close slash frame trap. No reason to get into that tussle. There we go. There we go. Something like that. Like, why would I, as Leo, worry about anything she can do with the tether, and unless she got guard crush parries on point, I'm a mash, and if she does, I'll just bait it out. I see. There we go. I don't have to play into the Sandy at all, force them to jump at me, or good luck, right? Ding, ding. I got like... There we go.
Anila versus Sandalphon.
Arxis wants you to play the character a certain way, and to be honest, I retired from Stags. I don't want to play ball anymore. Yeah, sometimes having that constriction sucks, right? That constriction can suck. Nice. Jump. I forgot to tell you I'm here. What's up, Marcel? It's all good. It's all good. You're just chilling, right? I understand. I understand. We're just chilling, especially on a Thursday. Thursdays feel so sleepy. It's because you know Friday is tomorrow, so it's kind of like the how you feel about the week is finally popping up. Ooh, nice grappler jump. Good timing. But we need to get this habit out of you. Right? Okay, we're getting snowbally with the oh, dang it. I was gonna type you missed the spot when it was appropriate. You missed the spot. How far are you moving? Unironically 5 minutes down the street, and then after we're done building the new house, it'll be 15 minutes from there. Not far at all, actually, but the reason we're making the move is to own the land on top of building our houses instead of having to pay HOA fees. Yeah, without getting into too many details, HOA fees out here have been a little ridiculous, so we are trying to avoid that for like future housing. And then on top of that, we can own the land as well, so it's really good. But we have to get it built up. Thursday is usually my Friday, but I got mandatory overtime tomorrow. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, get that dollar, right? Get that dollar bill. This is how you gotta view OT. But yeah. Nice whiff punish. Yeah, that was a good call out of my habits. I'm dead now. But yeah, it's nothing major. The worst part about moving is just the stuff. The distance itself is whatever. It's just, you know, getting stuff from point A to point B and having to pare down stuff, that sort of thing. Oh, no escape. There we go. I only have 6 hours required of me, but still, I usually work 10. It's already throwing you off in multiple ways. Oh. There we go. Something like that. We need to keep playing the obnoxious defensive game, that sort of thing.
Battle 3. Engage.
It's just a whole throw you. Oh, what the? What the? Okay. Why did it engage 3 times? Excuse me. That's new. Well, to be fair, I think I've seen that happen before, but that hasn't explicitly happened to me. I have not had that explicitly happen to me, so that was weird. Engage cubed. This is for realsies. Okay. Right back at you. Look out for the throw. I need to keep ahead of the mental curve here. I can't be getting comfortable. Calendar's strong enough that he's gonna punish me if I get comfortable. I gotta give credit where it's due. It's not an Oki. We're gonna beat this habit out of Cal though, that's for sure. We do not want to spot dodge this. Oh, think of my DP. Sup Gregthony, sup chat, what's up Milano? How you doing? Gotta really make sure you're aware. Lock in, don't you know? Remember to hydrate. Remember to hydrate. Give me a sec. I'll do it in between the matches. I'm just running some matches before we do TOL. Some good warm up. I like fighting Sandy. I think it's a good matchup to warm up on. Oh, that, dang it. That was active. I played Cow at CO last year when I was going under the tag El Wee Wee. El Wee Wee is an amazing name. Remember to do push-ups every time you get hit by an RS. You know, Excellion, I was considering something like that. Like every time I did like a throw, but specifically with like throw tech, right? Every time I used the throw button to tech a throw instead of like using button tech, I would do like 10 squats or 5 push-ups or something. Like just, I really need to beat that habit out of my muscle memory. And I feel like the best way to do that is unironically those sort of like punishment systems. It's like, okay, you're doing squats or push-ups every time you mess it up. Made top 8 loser side for the Strive bracket. Had to fight the best May global for it. Holy moly. Dang. You managed to make top 8 and that's sick though. That's actually really sick. I'm impressed, Nico. Yeah. Just fighting the character's best rep, you know. Good luck. Oh, nice reaction. No cinematic though. Do it, but you might tire yourself out from actually playing. I feel like that would be a fun thing to do when I don't want to, like when I'm gonna stream, but I don't want to join a tournament for that day. There's some days I don't want to join tournaments, but I also, like, if I'm gonna do something like ranked, then or just like regular matches, I would like to have a goal of some sort, and then we can also make it like a little fun. Nice. There we go. Finally punish that. The messed up part is that you main May, so it was a mirror as well. You need to figure out how to beat Sappy. Like Sappy Rook, or is that a different Sappy? It's Greg. It's Trivoni. What's up, gamer? Oh. Okay. Oh, I think I'm dead. I overthought it. I just needed the BC. Yeah, I should have looked for the BC point. Would have been better. Sister knew what I was going to do 60 years before I did. But like Sappy is so good. Oh, it actually is Sappy Rook. I didn't realize Sappy Rook played other games. IZ. The Rook. Not much, just trying to get games since Grand Blue is one of the games that doesn't make my PC cry out in pain. He's been my bracket demon for a fair bit. I thought we were talking about Strive, that's why I'm confused. Unless he just brought up Sappy randomly, because I lost the context. Oh, the unfortunate drop. Just randomly bringing. Okay, that makes more sense. It's like he just came up out of the blue, so I thought he was also a Strive player. Like in theory, CAG beats Willness, but Willness slaps you silly for any mistake. Yeah, no, I feel you. He just kills me. True. If you like boomer shooters, I recommend the Citadel and Beyond Citadel. I could take a look. Oh, we love 2H hitboxes. Oh, goodbye. Is that? Yeah, that doesn't reach. Not if that was SSBA that reaches, I'll give you credit. Dang, that recovered in time. It was a bit slow, to be fair, though. Drink water, drink water. 1 second, I got you. What's up as well, though, Icebound? We yapping, getting our yaps in before it's tourney time. I technically, having to react grab knee is such a mental load. I technically 2H, but I like die if I miss it and I waste a cooldown. The thing that I've been learning with Wilness is that the effective ranges he can do stuff is very limited. When he's at certain ranges, he only has access to 1, maybe 2 options. And the way that you, like, lessen mental load, so to speak, is, it's understanding what he has at any given moment for those ranges, right? And it helps that he can't really sprint at you, right? When you realize that he's not sprinting at you, it's kind of like a, it's like a mental load off. I really just need to get that BC point. Oh, unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Combo droppage. Let me take a sip for both Icebound and Melon here. There you go, big sip. I was recommending Trev because they're on the old Doom engine. I doubt that's gonna make his PC scream in pain. Oh yeah, the screaming in pain while we figure out what's wrong. Ooh, good reactions, but I did the hop off. Nothing much, just finished streaming Avatar. Good stuff. Hope you've been having fun with Avatar. I know I know a couple people enjoying it right now. Couple people have been enjoying it. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I do have an RMA issued for my system.
Roxy's OnlyFans password is in her room somewhere. Find it.
Oh, right, good. Okay. I wasn't paying attention to the wind.
To escape.
What's up, Yoke? Find it, Gregory. It is fun. I've heard people enjoy it. Apparently, according to the logs, they found signs of CPU degradation. That sucks, yeah. So, good luck with that. Good luck with that. There you go. I figured that was going to come at some point. Gregory, you got to block the overhead. I'm never blocking the overhead. You think I got reaction checks? We old. We are old. Excellent. We mashing. We're still basing neutral around the 2L. Like, I know I back up a lot, but I need to take advantage of the backing up. Like, he's sniping my habit of backing up, clearly, right? But it's still, like, so much 2Ling that's just going to give me the opportunity to do a couple of things. 2L is just not as strong as, is not as strong as, whatchamacallit, at the end of the day, close L. So we need to abuse that. Oh dang, that's okay. So that is negative if I try and do it on the reaction. So maybe I can. I need to be more present in my options here. Should probably boot up and warm up for TOO as well, but I'm coming into it with exhaustion from yard work. It sounds like one of those days that you're just doing it, you're just getting the reps in. That was me Tuesday. Unironically, it's how I felt Tuesday, so I get you. Take advantage of the... what is it at that range? I need to know for sure. But I bet you it's like +6. Ow. No? Okay. We're Twitch reacting still at the end of the day, so let's just... There we go. Something like this. Oh, that didn't. Oh. Dang. I thought it was going to be coming. I underestimated the move speed. I thought that was only going to be coming in hot with whatchamacallit. A 6XL. There we go. Need to put up the wall if we're getting mashy. Ah. There we go. I am not giving you the SSBA. I mean, I'm used to getting my teeth kicked in on Tuesdays, but I kept going to round 3 with my losers match against Mawberry. So proud of myself there. Heck yeah, gamer. It's improvement. Love to see it. Did you miss your U-Sheep chance after BCing him back? If it was a soft knockdown, no. Soft knockdown, I would actually get lasered in the face. If it was a hard knockdown and I boomered, then I boomered. It unironically depends if it was a soft knockdown or not. I can't remember. I was a little too tense. I was like recognizing that he wanted to laser me on reaction, right? I trust his reactions from what I've seen. I don't think the laser would have killed you. There's also no reason to give 50 meter on top of getting lasered when I could play a more standard game and then just look for a better BC point, right? Like I still outside of just getting lasered, there's no reason for me to overextend myself just cuz. if it's not like a guaranteed chip out, right? Anilla can be incredibly obnoxious. Like if it was like if it was a 6XL knockdown, that wasn't even safe for a regular fireball against a laser. I just really shouldn't. I have no reason to take that damage at all, is what it comes down to. You make him lose 100 meter, I don't know. I could also just play a standard game and use the Brave counter mechanic, play around the Brave counter instead. As if we're gonna say Brave counter is obnoxious, then that also means we need to take advantage of the most powerful defensive mechanic in the game, right? It is an incredibly potent thing to use. What's it matter that he's 100 meter if I find a proper BC, if I find a proper BC into DP or UDP point, he's dead, and a lot less risky versus just getting, instead of just getting, whatchamacallit here. Instead of just giving him damage, right? It's more tense, but it's still the wrong call to just YOLO risk it, right? Ultimately, and even in that scenario where it doesn't kill me, what ultimately matters is your ability to play around that scenario when it would kill you, right? It's good practice anyway. Like, it's less about winning that scenario, but it's more like this happens with Tiempo. This happened to me exactly with Tiempo, where I didn't play against his SSBA properly, right? He had the 100 meter to kill me. I had the health lead. The only thing that kills me is the whatchamacallit, right? The SSBA call out. So I'm gonna take that practice and I'm gonna value that practice on top of everything else. This ain't no TOL match. I'm gonna get that practice in if it's gonna show its head. And ultimately, it's just a better overall. We're playing the BC game, yeah. Like I said, we're playing the BC game. Anilla is a defensive character. Anilla is one of the best, like among the best users of BC in this game because she's a defensive character, right? Like clearly, it's no hard knockdown. It's not a hard knockdown into GG, hard knockdown into U grenade, yada 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 set play. But she's like under that tier in that she just gets a good amount of stuff, especially if you're low health. One of her win cons is legitimately chip out because of the existence of BC, right? Like, as much as like I want BC to be nerfed, and it clearly needs to be nerfed, Anilla would actually suffer from hard knockdown BC not being in the game. And that's fine, right? And ultimately, I think it needs to go, but it's something to note when you're playing Anilla, right? You force the opponent to overextend themselves while you're looking for a safe and easy out, in that you are going to chip them, right? Like, there's a reason why Anilla rounds can go to timeout, right? I have so many rounds that go to timeout because of, like, like, playing that slow, safe game. Oh. Like, that slow, safe game is the name of the game. Like, I'm not playing some character that needs to actually, like, rush you down. It's the exact opposite, actually. Like, I should have not done that. I could have just died. Tiempo kills me there. What? Ah, goodbye. I should have been dead in interaction sooner. If I was, like, practicing that, you caught me yapping. But there are more valuable takeaways than just eating the laser just because. We love 6XL 228 or 2H. That's just a Grand Blue special. I won't lie. That's another Anilla thing that she takes advantage of. It's really silly that can happen, but then like Anilla 2H is also incredibly stupid for enabling that. All right, I gotta Cow Hunter. TOL starting soon. GG's gamer. Okay, yeah, we're starting our stuff. Where did I put it? Yeah, I put it here. How many people ended up showing up? It was 21, now it's 20. Looking like a 20. I guess we... Oh, we're fighting Mithy to start again. Okay. Let me pull it up. Okay, that's good. Wait, this is funny. I love set play. we gotta put that as the yeah, that's gotta. Can I? There we go. That's good. I'm gonna call that I love set play. Reminds me of the Eustace one. It's exactly like the Eustace one. It's the same art style and everything. Okay, let me where did I put it? It's somewhere in here. There we go. I love set play. Is it? Yeah. Okay, that's a good sticker. Sorry, I had to add that into the server real fast. I love set play. This is good though. I love set play. Alright, the TOL is starting soon, so let's put this up here so I can access it better. Tourneys begin. Please check into your batches. Okay, let's do it. Oh, I'm starting with Zaun now. Okay, last minute change. Oh, check in 3 minutes. Never mind. It's 6:05. Well, we got 3 minutes. Ooh. I love zoning. I don't know if this is first to 3 or first to 2, by the way. I guess we're about to find out the hard way.
Versus Lancelot. Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh. Something like this. Take this out. Oh, this is 98. Let's just take something like that. Yeah, this is the beginning of the matches. Earlier this month, this tournament was first to 2. That's because it was the Swiss. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. This is like the one that's kind of inconsistent. Okay, we're playing very non-committal now. Something like this. What? That didn't... DP. Aw, that's lame. Now that's lame. Oh well. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind.
Battle 3. Engage.
Random spot dodges, though. We'll keep that in mind. Oh, the delay. Noise. Oh. All right. We've improved. He's looking for opportunities to reaction me, though. So he's giving like a split second to react to me. And then after that, he's going to run his offense, right? So if we can find that timing to... Yeah, like that. You see that split second? We can take advantage of it. One, two, three, four. What? Ah. I messed up. I wanted to try and like catch it with. I was like way late to catch that. I should not be trying to catch that, to be honest. Oh, what? DP. Okay, we're still on layer 1. Oh, well, lol. Okay. Okay. I was a little befuddled, but we managed. I'm not too sure what the new it was different than how he played it before. I'll give him credit. He played it differently before, so I was already like kind of thrown off. But ultimately, like the intentional delay, he was looking for me to make a mistake, and I'm just not going to give him a freebie, right? 8 sheep just in time. Like, yeah, that killed me if it was 5, if he did the 5U, but he wasn't doing the 5U at all, so I was willing to send it. Especially since it was like close enough to chip out. I was kind of expecting like a special of some kind. His connection's actually good against you. I haven't had issues with Zound. GG's gamer. Giga. I haven't had issues with Zound though. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know if he's like in Canada or if he's where he is, if it's like a distance thing or if his connection's gotten a bit better. Zound, what's up, Zound? GG's gamer. It's the distance, probably. Probably. All right, we will be fighting Drago. Oh. Oh, Dragalia. What are you guys talking about? Connections and distance. So does DP hit coming from the wall jump, or is it just a string? That's what I wanted to test as well. Dun, dun, dun. That's the other thing I wanted to test. I think I was just a little slow.
Colosseum. Anila versus Lancelot.
It's like it puts Lance in an air counter hit state, right? It yeah, see. There. It's I should have I was just like a little slow and I did something like kind of like yeah, giga slow. Kind of sorta. I mean, like you see how delayed I'm doing it. He's on yeah, the Lance is on the block all. I was just way too late, yeah. Because it's also like minus 20, yeah, 25 frames extra as well. So it's like I was just slow. Okay, slower than I thought I was. But all right, though. I am willing to bet that we are fighting Dragalia next. So chat, I made a promise to Dragalia that if I saw him in a tournament is on site. Hold up, I gotta put it in my card. We gotta put it on the card. What the Sigma? But I made a promise to Dragalia that if I saw him in a tournament run, we are pulling out the Matera against him. Specifically because of this one quote. Specifically because of this one quote here. Or yeah, the one. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah. I found it. Monitor 2. Every offline Matera player needs to touch some keyboard and enter online brackets. And I responded, learning Matera just for you, big dog. So this is like the start of it, but basically it goes on to say that if I see Dragalia in these tournaments, it's on site. So I need to. Dragalia wanted this. Matera. Greg Terra. I haven't played Matera in like 2 weeks either, but this is specifically, this is a blood promise. So anyway, I need to warm up my Matera real fast, chat. I don't know if he's gonna silly or if he's gonna kick my butt with his Matera, but either way, we're sending it. Have any tips you can give me? At some point, I started calling out your stagger timing on me, and when you notice, when your opponent starts calling out your staggers, that's the call to start tightening up your pressure. And basically, if I'm mashing on you, that is me saying I am confident on your timing, and I don't care. I want to see if you'll even bother punishing me for it, right? And in this case, because you didn't punish me, I just got so many free mashes because I just got more and more belligerent, right? I got more and more belligerent with my mashing because you weren't properly dealing with it. If you're gonna fight here, if you're gonna fight someone, if you're fighting someone and they know that they're calling out your staggers, you need to start tightening up your pressure, right? Like, start throwing some more frame traps. Even just something as simple, well, I guess Lancelot's a little weird with his 5L, to be fair, but like just tightening up your pressure so you don't just, it's not like as much of a stagger in between, right? Where you at some point you were like observing me a little too hard, and I got confident. When someone gets observing, like starts to observe me, that's when I'm going to start getting proactive, right? And the way to stop someone from getting like just taking their turn against you because you're just giving too much of a gap is tightening up the pressure and like throwing these things. Like, is this BCable? Yes, it is, but it's like it's a constant rotation of options, right? If I recall right, Lance can do like, yeah, something like, yeah, you do have the close light. Yeah, the close light 5L if you want to do something like that. Presuming I'm not going to do like the BC specifically. Like 1, 2. Yeah, just like take something like that, but like just something to catch me that doing that mash. Because at some point I just caught your timing. I noticed that you were just observing me a little too hard. It's okay to like observe your opponent, right, and look for habits, but when your opponent shows their hand, in this case I was just mashing, that's the point where you need to be less reactive and more proactive, right? You have the information that you need to abuse. In this case, you know my mash timing. I started mashing at I think about like at the same point in your pressure too, right? That sort of thing. And that's the point I would say you need to challenge it properly with a frame trap and see how I react. Now, mind you, a good player will also rotate their own options. It's not just say, hey, you're mashing here, I'm going to catch this. A good player is not just going to take like, you know, just mash there every time if they think their opponent's like gonna call it out. Like at some point I can even say, hey, call out that mash timing, and I'll just do nothing, right? And then the next option is like try and go for a throw, take advantage of me being reactive by like setting up a fireball, force me to make a move. It's multi-layered, right? It's multi-layered, and it's like easier said than done. But when you're only showing like one thing, basically in this case reactively waiting for me to do something, all I really had to do was look for your timing where you went from like reacting to just trying to swap up. Because if I believe that every time you were just going to back up and react and then at some point say, hey, he's just sitting there, I'm going to run my offense, all I had to do was just basically look for that point that you wanted to like start running your pressure, and then like do like a Nanilla 2-2M, throw a fireball, etc., right? And that's just, you don't want to make it that simple for your opponent. Ideally, sometimes it happens, right? It's easy. Again, this is easier said than done, but like, it's just layering your offense is what it ultimately comes down to. I miss Granblue for Eustace, such a cool character. He is a very sick character. I love zoning. I love zoning. I love set play. 623L is better than half this roster. Is that Eustace 623L? I'd have to say, yeah, Eustace 623L. Blue Nade? Oh, that's 22M. Yeah, Blue Nade is 22M. 623L is, oh, actually it's not even the orb. Yeah, no, blue grenade, yes, but no, I do have to agree with you. Blue grenade is silly. Blue grenade being better than half the cast is actually real. Dun, 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 dun. But sorry. Anyway, yeah, let's just go back to Lance here. Eustace presses nade and wins neutral versus half the roster. My character too. But ultimately, if your opponent is like just willing to be passive against you as Lancelot and just look for a specific timing, that's basically the cue in your head that you should go a little more aggressive, right? Is it possible that you'll get hit in the face when you do this? Yes, but it's also kind of just being a rush down, right? Welcome to Grand Blue. You will get mashed on, right? It's easier said than done to stop the mashing, but as the rush down, you need to get in my face anyway. So you sitting back here, if you want to play this game against Anila, like especially, I'm more than comfortable just playing this range, right? So you have to consider your own game plan is what it comes down to. It's okay to start reactive, see what your opponent wants to do, but at some point you need to be like willing to pounce, right? You need to be like ready to like go crazy. And there were the points that you did take advantage of it, right? But it was ultimately, it's the difference between basically hoping your opponent makes a mistake in which you can, you know, run your offense versus forcing that mistake, right? And at some point, depending on like how good of the player you're fighting, the mistakes aren't going to come from the players themselves. It's from you forcing them to pick a choice, and then you capitalize on that punishment, right? That's like the sort of streamlined process you should get to. Less relying on your opponent just messing up because they're inexperienced to some degree, and more so making situations where your opponent is forced to guess something, like in this case, like, you know, with whatever you're doing with like Lancelot shenanigans at some point, trying to like see if you can like open them up by moving around, right? I know we say like block button, but like at some point you can like vary when you want to throw. If you're like, don't even bother committing to pressure because your opponent's just going to like be too focused on defending. That gives you like the window to do a pressure reset, that sort of thing, right? The world is your oyster, is the rush down, but you definitely have to open up your options a bit more instead of just hoping the opponent like dies, that sort of thing. Lance also allegedly has real max, but it sucks to set up. I don't know. I have not fought enough Lances to really give you the Lance side of things, to be completely honest with you. It's one of those matchups I'm still iffy on, to be completely real with you. Outside of just a few things I know how to properly punish and deal with, and like, you know, hold guard button more often than not, and it'll do you would. By the way, what's up as well, V6, in case I missed you. I know you typed earlier as well. I appreciate you dropping by. But I legit never saw Lance use that for me. I don't know. I don't even see Lancelots, but I haven't played ranked in 3 months. I am probably going to play a bit on my own time in the next season. Or not on my own time, but like when I don't feel like joining a tournament. There are some days I'm just a little too tired right now, and I don't want to just join a tournament, or I want to end stream later, so I don't want to commit to a tournament sort of thing. That sort of thing. But I do like to be... Wait, a Nora one? Oh, okay. Never mind. Well, chat, apparently Dragalia has dodged this Matera bullet, so let me change my thingy thing. That kind of sucks. I was actually looking forward to playing a bit of a Matera. Change the card back. All right. We dodging the Matera. I do, because I'm going for Zeta's GM attempt and also trying to learn how to mental stack with her properly. So far, the results are mixed. It's hard to mental stack people that are just committed to their layer one. It's hard to practice your ability to mental stack players when you're fighting people that kind of just have their layer one and they just commit to their layer one. It's a really lofty goal for ranked, because you're hopefully running it. You're hoping you'll run into players that will even get mental stacked instead of just dying on their own sword, right? their Sixth Sense saved them. I think unironically, yes, Dragalia's Sixth Sense is real. I'm gonna get Supreme GM on CAG next. Girl, you're crazy. Supreme, how are the CAG Supremes looking? I know they've been crazy before. I don't know how crazy they are nowadays. It's only 10K. I guess that's lower than it was in previous seasons, but 10K, you're crazy, girl. 11K now. Yeah, it's 11K now. PPP showed up. Zandori's up there. Shiro's right behind. Oh, goodness. What about the previous seasons? Actually, yeah, you missed your previous season was 8K. 13. I'm just going to round that up to 14. Yeah, there's 17.2, 13.1, 14.8, 9. Okay, 9.3. What the heck? Slow season. 12 point. It fluctuates, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to say, but I know the CAGs have always been like on the higher side, if not like a top 5 crazies. I guess it's slowed down if we look at the trend. Go crazy. Anyway, we are going to the room. It's either get mental stacked or die to empty load, so it's not like it doesn't work on ranked. I guess so. It's about time, huh? Alright, Narmaya. Matchup I need to work on more.
Narmaya versus
Let us see what we can do. But actually hitting good players to eliminate top 8 regulars with it is extremely difficult. Pogo's so bad. I've seen, from what I've seen on the NA side, a lot of the Zetas that I fight have moved away from Pogo, outside of just checking to see if you know it sort of thing. At least when I fight Seika. Seika is like the one I fight the most, even if I haven't fought him really recently. He's the one I have as like my reference point for Zeta in NA land. And he's not the Pogo man as much, unless I'm Boomer. What the? Oh, what the? I dropped 2 confirms. I'm Boomer. I used to never use Pogo, but I realized I need to start using it. Throw loops alone aren't strong enough. Pogo mental stacking is required. It definitely needs to be part of it. That's just like how much of like a main stack you want it to be. Oh. Oh. Something like this. What the? Dun, dun.
Battle 3. Engage.
Very observant. I can't 2-2M right now.
Excellent.
I'm really bad at playing against the Narm. I need to figure it out. Sorry, I'll read your message in a second, dog. Tourney match. Hi.
Excellent.
Dang it. I need the jump. Greg, when are you investing on Bitcoin? I already cashed out years ago.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, Lord.
Great. Excellent.
Catch the fuzzy timing. Something like that.
Engage.
What? Seriously? No meter, no problem. 1-1. I need to play the mid-range better is what this means. I'm just playing a horrible mid-range right now.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage. Excellent. Excellent.
Oh, what the? Okay.
Battle 2. 2. Engage.
Something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Great. Excellent.
Don't overthink it. They're looking to put me in the flip zone because I'm weak to flips right now.
Battle 3. Engage. Great.
I'm really bad at this matchup. I need to figure it out. Spot dodging, yeah, it's the Genji thing. Yeah, I'm aware. The issue that I had. Like, I'm aware that you're supposed to spot dodge it, Excellion. In that case, I was just a little too focused on stopping myself from making major mistakes, more so than proper counterplay. I was mental stacked on doing stupid things, right, from my own part. I'm aware Genji spot dodge is the play. It's not a lack of knowledge. The issue was I was focused very specifically on trying to stop myself from overextending and dying to something silly. I need to practice this matchup more, and it shows. Like, I'm aware of these things. Like, yeah, like here it is, right? Or free flutter. GG's, Greg. GG's, Nora. GG's. But like here, like let me show you, right? Like I'm aware this. Or what is it? Yeah. I'm aware this is, yeah, like spot dodge punishable. I promise you, like I'm aware of it, right? Yeah. The issue was when the thing that I struggle with in the NARM matchup, and it shows, is understanding the options that she's going to throw at given ranges, right? Like at some points when those deep or those flips came out from like mid screen, I should have been like ready enough to DP it. And when I get to the point where I know what I need to be doing, but I'm not properly executing, when I get to that point in the matchup, that's telling me that I need to sit down and properly map up what can be done. Like in the same way I've mapped out like other matchups, right? Like I'm doing that with Willness right now, right? And understanding the ranges that stuff can be done. And in theory, I'm understanding that the mid range for Anilla pre-50 is something that needs to be played from like a position of power for Anilla, right? Pre-50 meter, this mid range is Anilla's space to play. But because I'm floundering on some of these punishes, I need to like write it down and make sure I'm a-okay on understanding, and then practice with that specifically in mind. Don't fight too many NARMs. Yoza's not. Yoza was like the grinding NARM when he was playing, so that was like the NARM experience I got. I'll write it for you if you want. If you want to write it down, go ahead. I can pick your brain for thoughts, but it's just yet another matchup for me where I need to be like. It's like with Lowain, right? I know I've had to write it down. Are you winning, Dragalia? I saw that we were in path and I thought I was about to finally shoot you with my dang Matera. What happened? Did you choose Vicky instead? I was getting ready and everything to pull out the Matera because I forgot on Tuesday. I was like, oh, I'm gonna remember today. I'm gonna remember today because I totally forgot on Tuesday. I was trolling on Nar. Trolling on Nar. Brutal, but understandable. Should have picked broken ass Mikala, obviously. But anyway, okay. I need you. Yeah, I need y'all to show up. I couldn't stop flipping. 2024 Galia was back in black. Oh well, we will find each other in the bracket path another time. Are you still in it? Hold up, let me refresh the thing. Let me refresh it for you. Yeah. Okay, you have to fight. Oh, you beat Zound. Who are you fighting? Loser of M? So Riazo or Wing? Yeah, Riazo or Wing. I'm presuming Wing's gonna lose it because he's been practicing his Grimnir, and then Riazo's been trying other characters. Riazo's been Riazoing all over him. Wing on a different character again. I think he's been committing to Grimnir recently. He's solo Grim since the Rose bracket. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I've seen him on anything but the Gromnir. He was on Galleon a few months ago. Yeah, no, this change is more recent, Excellion. He decided more recently to commit to the Grimnir since the Rose tournament. He got rolled into Grimnir. He got rolled into Grimnir for the tournament itself. And then, yeah, he actually took a game. Okay. We got a set over here. I guess we're just waiting for people to show up. Everyone picking up top tiers, including you. Yeah, Dragalia decided to finally pick up his real main of Vikala here. Anything but X-Jita, please. Please, anything but X-Jita. Vicky is better than 30 other characters. I play top bottom tier Vikala. Top tier if she gets the right RNG. Bottom tier if yeah, bottom tier if RNG is bad. By the way, did you read my comment? Oh no, I got distracted. Let me read it again. I just kind of realized if I'm not going to use Zeta's entire kit, I should just pick Grimnir or Catalina for competitive. At which point I'd rather drop Rising, so I'm going to give that one last shot to see how far I can go with her. Yeah, no, I mean, that's just how it goes, right? Using 100% of the kit, even if you don't personally care. I agree. That's what makes a character the character, right? Even if the move itself can be considered bad and has counterplay, it's just part of the mental stack. Like, I agree with you. Like, it's why I like using Anila 214M. Anila 214M is slow and forward jumpable and pretty easy to forward jump without getting hit, right? At the end of the day. At the end of the day, you should be like forward jumping this. Yes. You understand the method. But like, I still use it for a couple of reasons, right? It throws off the tempo of, especially against people trying to reaction me too hard. Like trying a little too hard to react to some of my moves. It's actually like in my opinion, it's really, really good at like being a tempo shift, right? Like doing something it's like throwing a slow pitch in baseball, right? After you've been throwing a bunch of like fastballs, the intentional slow pitch to throw off your opponent's rhythm. I actually really appreciate those sort of tools. So I should probably use it less in the grand scheme of things, but it's also just another part of the kit. If I Twitch react with L Rhapsody, it will often kill me versus Vanilla. Yeah, exactly, right? And I think that's just one of Vanilla's strengths. Even if the move itself in a vacuum is bad, it's just how you use that tool. What's up as well, Landvane Truther? Hope you've been doing well. It's rare that happens, but sometimes my reactions are randomly cracked. Sometimes it happens, I feel ya. Sometimes your reactions are cracked, sometimes they're out of... Sometimes you're cracked, sometimes you're whack, okay? It's just how it goes. It's rare that reactions are too good. I don't know. There are some moves, yeah, that intentionally, yeah, sometimes it happens. I've seen it. I see it happen with Rookie. Hero Rookie is my favorite example of that, where he Twitch reacts to something. He'll Twitch react to, yeah, he'll Twitch react to me getting on my 214M. But because he does it so, because he does it so early, like, if he specifically does it early enough that I can, I end up just like riding past him. Because if he like does it like way later. Hold up, let's just, let's not do it on reset, there we go. Like, he does it early enough that his like reactions are cracked enough that I can just do something like that. It's it's my most funny case of abusing someone with really good reactions. It's true, yeah. It's true that on average he'll just do something like that, right? Just take advantage of the crush or something. But I do find it amusing. I do find it amusing enough. Are we playing now? Okay, we are going. Gotcha. It's about time, huh? All right, back. Okay, Bubs. We're doing the Bubs tonight. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Bubs is a very hit or miss matchup for me. I shouldn't. I'm still unsure about how much I want to lock in on comp though. I have doubt. Comp doesn't have to mean playing ranked at all. I have 0 crystals for a very good reason. You can still play ranked and it can still be part of your, you know, it can still be part of your routine, but locking in competitively doesn't mean locking in ranked. I think that's actually antithetical to your goal. I think improvement comes from a multitude of things, but I don't think full grinding ranked is the answer.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
What? Ah, pff, I'm slow. Boomer. What? Boomer. I mean, like 100% focus on playing tournaments and going for a high top level with Zeta. Okay, yeah, fair. I think that's a better goal then. I already think that is a better goal indeed. Oh, what the? I messed up my routing. Man, that's lame.
Believe in victory.
I only do rank because it's good practice for short sets. Keeps you on your toes. Oh, what did I? That's what I get. That's what I get.
Battle 2. Engage.
2-2-H. Owie. Sorry, read that in a sec. Tourney match gamer. Not the best time to ask. I'll get to you in a second.
Excellent.
Something like that. There we go. 2-1 I have, or 2-0 even. I have one more to do.
Believe in victory.
They like their TK dive kick, so I need to call out. Something like this. He wanted a raging strike me. I thought he was gonna try and command grab me. I felt a command grab. What? I think that was meant to be like a U skill. Okay, something like that. Not optimal, but I needed to throw the brain destroyer. I needed to throw the brain destroyer. Right at the end, because I was expecting the brain destroyer myself. Nice win, sheep. Thank you, puppy. It sounded so silly to say. I know that's your name, but to actually say it. I need to call you like blind or something. Thank you. Okay, I guess it's a good time to ask, since you compete with a mid-tier, how do you deal with doubts regarding rising as a game whenever keeping on your character is a good choice? Because I enjoy the character that I enjoy playing, and my reason for improving from the get-go has always been I enjoy my character. Like, you could say improving as a mid-tier or playing as a mid-tier. I played Anila when she was like unironically bottom 10 character, right? When she got nerfed to bottom 10, like, I still played her for the solid year and a quarter that she was a low tier, right? What ultimately matters is what ultimately matters when you ever doubt yourself is understanding why you are here. And that's it. I know it's kind of cheesy, but I do like my tagline. Remember why you are here. Ultimately, what spurred me to improve to the point I'm at is because I enjoyed the character I played. Could I be doing better on Beatrix at this point? Yeah, Beatrix is a better character than Anila, and if I don't think it would be that hard to pick up Beatrix after playing Anila for a good bit. But at the end of the day, I keep coming back because that's the character I want to play. Like, it's not a coincidence that the long-term Granblue players are all character specialists. Like, you have like the niche of the competitive players that are going to Evo, right? But like a good chunk of people that play Granblue are essentially because they're playing their favorite character, right? Like, I couldn't tell you 2 years ago that I would be at my current skill level. I didn't really imagine it, and frankly, I didn't really care when I started, right? It was all comes back to I wanted to play this character. I wanted to improve at this character. It's like, I like showing the things that make her strong, and it's cool to me to be able to explain strong things in a mid-tier that people overlook. But that's also like not my guiding motivation. I'm not here to prove anything. It's like, oh, actually, Anila is a top tier character if you play her specifically like this, and she suddenly becomes top 5. Like, that's not my motivation. I don't care. She could unironically get nerfed again, and I'd still play her. It would suck, and I would probably complain, but I would also still play her in the same way that you have someone like Zerom playing Charlotta. Like, the character specialists go long in this game. And that's ultimately what motivates me. I enjoy other characters in this game, don't get me wrong. I find Matera pretty fun to play. Like, if I were to optimize for top tier pickage in the video game around my current strengths, I would pick Matera as my main and have a Beatrix as my pocket. Outside of like the time that I'd spend on Matera, picking up Beatrix as a pocket takes like 3 seconds to pick up at a certain skill level, right? Just outside of like matchup specific things, especially if you're just picking up a Beatrix specifically for like a few matchups, right? I don't think it would be that hard to pocket her, and then the majority of the time I go to Matera. But like, even with me enjoying Matera, I do enjoy Beatrix, I won't lie. She's simple, but I play Anila. Anila's even more simple than Beatrix, to be frank with you. But at the end of the day, I still go back to like Anila, right? I still go back to Anila. Beatrix is sadly not a sheep. That too. The cherry on top is that she is not a sheep. So obviously she's not a giraffe, you know. I currently think that sometimes after all this time on Cat, sometimes I think I should probably just play Beatrix for this. It depends on your goals. It ultimately depends on your goals and what you want to see. If your goal is to perform as the highest possible level and give yourself the highest odds of winning, pick a top tier. Follow the Lord Knight advice, pick a top tier. Pick whatever top tier fits your play style. If you're a Shoto player, play like Beatrix. Or if you want to truly optimize, pick a zoner or a set play character that you mesh with and then have a Beatrix pocket, and congratulations, that covers the entire cast, right? Like a Beatrix pocket plus a set play / zoner main covers basically the entire cast when you like break it down, right? If you're picking like a top tier in this game, there is a divide between the top tiers and then everyone else in this game, and it shows. So if that was your goal to, you know, win, there's nothing inherently wrong with it. But a lot of people's motivation for improvement is usually not, I want to be the best player ever. It's usually, hey, I really like my character. I want to do the best I can on him or her. That's completely okay. I'm proof of it. I've been playing Anila for 2 years. I've been playing Anila since April 2024. 2 years and a quarter. So you gotta be honest with what your goals are, right? And if you enjoy her, you're inevitably, when you fight a mid tier, yeah, the thought's going to be in your head. But I mean, so what is ultimately the conclusion? If you truly enjoy your character, the conclusion to, hey, I could be doing better on X character is simply, so what? I don't want to play the top tier. I want to play Zeta, or I want to play Anila, whatever. I mainly ask because I always have doubt regarding that for the sake of competition. Like often playing Zeta, I run into thinking if I guess wrong on throw loot, so my opponent knows I might just lose, and often I think I should just keep playing Zeta if my goal is to achieve a high top level. That is a question that you need to answer, and I can't give you that answer, but it's important to be clear on what your goal is, right? Everything comes back, anything that you're going to do is ultimately going to come back to what your goal is and what you truly want. I've said it a million times. I don't care about winning Evo. I like improving. I like the process of improvement, but I'm a full-grown adult, fully employed. I don't have as much time to grind as the Koji Coco Mr. 19-year-old, right? And I'm not being petty about that. I'm not being spiteful. It's just, that's just reality. I'm 11 years older than the guy. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I got a decade on the guy. We're in different positions in life, and I'm fine with that. I want the 19-year-olds to be cracked, and that's just where I am in life as well, and I'm fine with that. I enjoy it because I'm very honest with where I am. My current goal is to get better fundamentally at the game, and what better way to do that than play an honest Shoto for a while? Do you have time before your next match? I can play some, yeah. But Shotos, you don't have to just play a Shoto. You can just play any character you enjoy. We could say Shotos, yeah, Shotos can teach you how to play for the most part on a fundamental level, but I mean, you can learn fundamentals playing any character in this game. It just depends on how much you're willing to crutch on things. Every character has some BS to crutch on. At some point, you have to physically stop yourself from crutching on it and actually play the game. I did it with Anila, Miss Fundy girl herself, right? Like, it's possible in any character. It doesn't have to just be play a Shoto or not. Do you ever take a look at your gameplay from 2 years ago just to see how much you've changed? I take a look from even a few months ago, Dragalia. It's not even like years. I do it on the monthly. I could tell you right now that current me kicks the ass of, whatchamacallit? Current me kicks the ass of who I was a few months ago. And that's kind of just a good perspective, right? It's always a good perspective in that you're always looking back and understanding how you improved, and it does help to look back. And the reason why I started streaming was to just have VODs for my improvement, right? To show my improvement. It grew beyond that, but like it started with, yeah, I wanted VODs to look how I improved. I'm in a weird spot when I'm afforded to grind the game and potential to do that. And I still don't think it's illegitimate if you do have the time to grind the mid-tier character, right? Or the strong, whatever the character that's not top one. I don't, that doesn't have to be the implication either. If you want to play Zeta, play Zeta. Like, that's just what it comes down to.
Battle
I can't answer that question for you. Like, this sort of thing is something I've given a lot of thought to as well. Of like, even when I first picked up the genre and I was doo-doo A rank player, that's just how it goes. Like, it's worth thinking about, and you'll probably spend some time on it. And I think if you've never put time, like if you're putting time into it now, it'll be pretty obvious whether you want to keep doing this or not, in my opinion, right? If it feels like it sucks to boot up, then you don't want to do it. It sounds silly, but it's also the truth. It sounds silly to say out loud, but it could also just be the simple truth of, hey, I feel dreadful booting up the video game because whatever reason, right? What I want to do and what I'm actually doing are not aligned. And if you feel like that, that's the point to stop, right? But if you don't feel like that, and you may be frustrated, but there's a difference between frustration and dread. And I think frustration is expected and a-okay. There's nothing inherently wrong with it, as long as you're like going back to actually understand why you're frustrated instead of just flailing around. That frustration is just par for the course. Unironically, frustration, you're going to be frustrated playing the competitive genre. I get frustrated. I was frustrated on Tuesday because I hadn't played in a week, so my muscle memory was doo-doo fart, and I dropped a 3-2 against Regalia because I dropped combos, right? Like, frustration's fine. I'm still back. Like, what's the matter that I was frustrated? I acknowledged, hey, I was just tired that day. I dropped I dropped multiple combos, to be completely honest with you, and we go next. Like, it is what it is. Made loser side, nice. Good stuff, Nico Nika. As much as Kag is sole main character, I just don't have fun in some matchups, so I play a secondary, because if I don't have fun, there's no reason to play the game. And that mentality is true for like a lot of players in this, right? The reality for like a lot of players is that the majority, like probably like 98% of the player base does not care about winning Evo, right? That's fine. That's completely a-okay. And no matter where you are at a skill level, just being honest with that is better for you in the long term. It can temper your expectations. It tempers your expectations while giving you the enjoyment to actually improve, right? But for me to win, I do want to win, but I need to enjoy the grind. It's like, yeah, that works to a certain point. I will admit on the flip side of it is that mentality is not going to win Evo, right? Or any offline, to be frank with you. But if you don't care about winning an offline, what's it matter, right? I will speak the devil's advocate to my own argument here. This mentality does not win you Evo. So to win these sort of things, you have to be so maniacally willing to grind that it's nonsensical, right? It's Koji Coco is a beast. If you ever like look at Koji Coco's stuff, I genuinely I respect the guy. He's cracked for what he does. I kind of hate to say. Wait, that's a long message. Sorry. You win those. We win those. Sorry, let me give you the full attention to that message. I don't want to half read something that long. Nice. Did the micro dash to catch the toes. I kind of hate to say this, but I often ask myself when I fight one of the top 7, can I guarantee I will do well with Zeta even at a high top level, even if I keep playing her? Like, I want to say yes, but I'm afraid at some point I'll run into a wall with which cannot be bypassed. Well, that's just a mental block. I'll tell you right now, then that's just a mental block. I promise you, your Zeta can do it. The reframing of that is not saying Zeta can't do it. I'll tell you right now, Zeta is strong enough to do it. But the reality of doing it on Zeta is more effort than if you did it on, I don't know, frickin' Luane or something. I don't know how canned Luane is for picking up in comparison. Don't shoot me, Luane players. But at the end of the day, Zeta can do it. If I believe Anila can do it, I promise you, Anila. If I think Anila can do it, I just need to put in the time. Zeta can do it. I promise you. It's just whether that effort is worth it, in your opinion. Zeta's extremely good right now, so I'm not sure why I feel that way about her, but I'm still scared at some point. I just have nowhere to go with her anymore. Then the bigger thing to understand is you're limiting your own understanding then. For what it's worth, my mentality at some point changed from Anila can't do it, she's so bad, to Anila can do it, we just need some caveats and understanding of how she interacts with the top tiers. And I'm more convinced at this point Anila can do it, I'm just bad, versus Anila can't do it, I ran into a wall. And the way that you alleviate that feeling is unironically just effort. Have you ever heard of if you've ever heard of the phrase work through the pain, or like just working through the pain, working through the anxiety, this is unironically the point where you work through the bad feelings, right? You may hit a wall, but you're not gonna know that you hit that wall till you get there. Being afraid of a potential wall versus actually hitting it are two very different things, right? They're two very different things. If you hit a wall and you like get to that point and you hit it, so be it. You hit the wall. GG's, right? But it's much better to have hit that wall than to be afraid of something that isn't there, that is potentially not there. Do you want to do yourself the disservice of not finding out whether there's a wall there in the first place? Or are you gonna just be ready to accept that there's a wall, but you're gonna go anyway, right? That you do have to fight that fear. And I can't really give you the courage to do so, but I mean that's the same thing a lot of players have to do. And that's fine. It's like it's scary. I mean, it is scary in the sense that you have to address that, but I mean, you do need to find out if you truly want to like know. At some point it goes from like being scared of the unknown to excitement, right? At some point it's the excitement. I don't know what's out there, let's figure it out. Maybe there's a wall. If I hit the wall, oh well, but maybe there's so much more out there that you're only gonna find out if you go. That's just that's just how I always view it. And sometimes it helps to discuss these things with people to like truly understand this. Jesse did the same for me in that he opened up my understanding of the game or the genre even, and gave me the opportunity to even improve. So we're here for you if you ever hit that wall as well. That wall is a bit more mental than you think it is as well, is what it comes down to. But ultimately, you can't be... I mean, don't be afraid, forehead is unfortunately the advice, but it is the truth of it. Besides, playing a heavy winning matchup is better than a slightly losing one. From a competitive standpoint, never play. Yeah, from a competitive standpoint, take the Elsa advice and never play an even matchup if you can help it. But that is truly the competitive advice. Don't play an even matchup if you don't have to. The thing is, when I watch Shosan play, he gets away with so much that should not work. No one UDP. Shosan UDP, even though UMT is a free strike, then the thing, yeah, I mean, like, it's just understanding, like, mental stack is very real. I mean, people say it's fake at a certain point, but I do think it's real, and the best users of it can put anyone in the mental stack, right? And it's easier said than done. I'm not calling Shosan a fraud. I think I would say the opposite even, right? To get to that point to mix high-level players is a skill to develop. In your own right. And to understand how to develop that skill is to understand how to rotate your options. And this isn't, I'll tell you right now, that isn't Zeta specific. I've had to consider how to layer your offense is more general than you think. And I think it helps. This is where I would say playing a not like a standard character does help, because I don't really have options to just basically default to. I do, against like a very good player, I do have to consider what I'm doing and be a bit more logical with how I open people up, right? Give them the opportunity to fall on their own sword versus just, hey, they guessed wrong in my pogo, GG's, right? It's a bit of a different skill, but ultimately it's the same thought process, and it's definitely something you can train. 214 use Slimy as Azathoth's tentacles, so powerful. Nice with punish. Full combo, let's go. Good call out. I like the whiff punishes. Yeah, I guess it's my lab rat brain that knows this. It's not real and doesn't understand why it works. Well, that's part of just yeah, if you're a lab rat, then I think one of the major challenges for the lab rat archetype is understanding that a player getting opened by that is not purely just frame data, right? This is the mental aspect of it. Like I do know for a fact that lab rat type players are a bit more prone to getting opened, or like not really understanding the mental side of it, like the player side of it, right? I will give you credit where it's due. You definitely will have a better technical understanding of this game compared to me, but I do have that whatchamacallit in comparison, right? But either way, yeah, it's like understanding the, sorry, I have someone coming in, Trivoni, for the Curry Cup. Jita's coming in. I'm gonna see if Jita's gonna come in to fight, but what was I saying? The mental aspect of why people get opened up is a completely different skill set, right? In the same way that I have to put in more time to get my combos down and understand the theory of this game because it's my weak point, I think that understanding the mental, essentially the mental warfare of it, is a completely different thing. And if there's one thing I'm going to say I'm very confident in, is understanding the mentality of players. My ability to understand what my opponent is thinking is something I've spent 20 years developing, because I've been playing competitive games since I was like 8 or 9. Okay, if I'm gonna say I ever have an edge in something, it's gonna be in these sort of like understandings of the opponent. Hey, I may not be the best at like my combos, and I need to grind those out and like maybe understand the frame data a bit more to understand how to open my opponent, but I'm pretty confident in knowing what my opponent wants to do more often than not. Combos are evil, never do them, Greg. You should have seen those Greg confirms I was hitting for the longest time, Gorgon. It took me a long while to even start hitting optimals because I suck at the execution in comparison, but that's just my weakness as a player. It doesn't help that I'm neurodivergent, so I can't really comprehend another being's thinking, but it also is not just focusing on that as a skill. I don't think it's impossible. I'll give you credit that I think it is going to be harder for you, but I do think to understand the mentality of why options are taken is also based on your game knowledge, right? It's just application versus theory at the end of the day. Application is a lot messier and a lot, frankly, that's the point. I would say you need the hands-on experience more, especially if you've done your homework. Now's the time to get out in the field, right? And I think you making this push to improve by pushing for more experience in that push, I think this is the right call for you, right? But ultimately, even if you struggle with it, it's something you can improve on. I struggle with combos, right? It took me like a year and a half to like properly do optimal combos in the Grand Blue video game. the Grand Blue video game from an execution standpoint is objectively easier compared to other fighting games, but I struggled nonetheless. I had to practice and practice and practice, and I still practice and practice and practice because I still suck at it compared to the rest of my skill set. Okay, I drop combos, I miss very simple punishes, I boomer, like try to whiff punish things like a second too late. It is what it is. Okay, we all have our strengths and weaknesses, and that's okay. But you can still work towards it, I promise you. Yeah, just to develop context framework around options outside of just this works like X and not like Y. Yeah. Okay, Jita is currently coming in the into the setup. Kuragaki. They're doing the Chara match, and that. I guess I also realize now that I think about it, I care more about improving as a player than winning. That helps too, because I'm in that same boat. Results are cool, and I'm proud of the results I do have, but at the end of the day, I care more about improving as a player, and it's easier said than done to adopt that mentality, especially if you're coming from like being a little too jittery about your results. Like if you still get like ranked anxiety about hitting Q up on ranked, if you're still like a little anxious about queuing up on ranked, I think you're like not fully enveloped in that mentality, and that's okay. It takes time. It takes time to reach it, but I think it's doable. You just take one step at a time. Also, I guess I realize now that I think about it, I care more about. Oh, I already read that. Will Riazo give the people the Anilla mirror? Also, hi Greg. Hi RJD. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I don't know. I don't think he told me straight up on the last time I talked to him on his stream. He said there is no way in hell he is playing Anilla again, and he's a competitive player, so I don't blame him. He's a competitive player, so I don't blame him from not playing Anilla. Okay. He's actually trying to win Evo and all that jazz. I'm just a guy having a fun time. Oh, could have 6xh me. Can't believe that reached. If I get an Evo win or top 8, it would be nice. Here's the anathema to that for you. I don't think you're getting an Evo top 8 off of just nice, feeling nice about it. I will give you the opposite side of it. I don't think you're reaching Evo top 8 by just saying it would be nice, unless you like had a really good bracket path and a bit of luck, in my opinion. But I don't think. I think you have to consider the opposite side of it here. I think you're underestimating. I don't know. That's not my point. I don't know. It's tickled me the wrong way reading that. Sorry. I know what you meant, but
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
it's more about the it's more about the context. So that's what we're calling. We're calling that a I lost tone in text, so I put my own feelings into it. That's my bad, gamer. It's not that important. Nah, I don't think it's important on the Anilla side of it either. But I do know what he said, where he's like, oh, I'm not playing Anilla. It's like, sure, I'd be ecstatic to win Evo on the top tier. That's objectively good, but it'd be bring me far more joy to learn how to play Zeta like Shosan or even better. Just keep doing that, then. Just keep doing that.
Battle 2. Engage.
Shoot. I didn't have it. Oh, I... Layer 2-edge. Dang it. Held it. Just gotta cast aside the doubt aside about hitting a wall or not, and just if I can't hit the wall, if the wall can't be hit, so be it. Something like this, kind of a gamble roll. Something like this. There we go. Delayed the timing a bit. Delayed the timing to get what we needed.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
But the doubt is essentially cast aside by... The doubt is essentially cast aside by effort, unironically. M at that specific point. One, two, three, four. This should kill, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was like close. I should have done the extra smidge. I just forgot combo limit.
Battle 2. Engage.
What? Dang it, this 2U's really good at calling out my spacing trap. Dang it, how did I not go to auto combo? Oh. Dang it. Okay, we're just looking for the opportunity to put me into the set play, I guess, so I'm just going to minimize the times that I can even be put into that. Right. 1, 2, 3. Don't zone me. Oh, what the? I messed up a kill for that. Man. Do the DP on the second beat.
Believe in victory.
Dun, 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 dun. A little delayed, but we are now looking for it, so I got a little lucky. Okay. We're getting a little afraid to fuzzy mash now, so that's good. I've gotten to the point where I just stop asking questions and trusting my gut, because a lot of the people in this community presume too much when it comes to what works for people. In the general sense, game theory sense, that said, asking questions about specific moves, vulnerabilities has really helped a ton. You really, yeah, when it comes to one's sense of understanding, right? What? Holding guard button until I throw? Like, what your mentality is ultimately going to be unique in that I don't think everyone is going to have the same motivations. It could be like, it could be slightly different depending on who you, it could be different for different people, and it could be like closer for some people, but like you're never really gonna have the 100% match, right? First. Yeah, it's a first of 5, Judah.
Battle 1. Engage.
I need to whiff punish if we're getting a little antsy. I need a whiff punish. Sorry for no new fighting games, Greg. Better luck next year. The only new fighting game I'm going to be excited for is probably Granblue 3. Once Granblue 3 is on the horizon, I can be happy. Who's gonna tell him? Yeah, 2.6 is the last of Granblue in your life. You're stuck in Rising, buddy. Who's gonna tell him? I went Smart Cag though. Why did you go Smart Cag? Just did it for the lulz. Send it. What? Guard button? Because Drag went Cag and it was funny. Yeah, like with you, Greg, I would be like, hey, Greg-san, is 214U punishable on block with Anilla? And I'd be like, yes, Gorgonzola Dono. It is -6, so any move that you have that is 6 frames or faster could punish it. I need to play my local for a coaching session anyway, so sounds good. Yes. Checks back up on Greg. Gregnant Valorant.
Believe in victory.
Gregnant Valorant. Calling the e-girls Gregante. Don't tempt me with a good time. Don't tempt me with a good time. Something like this, UDP. They call me Greg, but you can call yourself Greg. What? Ah, dang it. That's... I can see you on Kotaku right now. Does Kotaku even exist? I haven't heard of Kotaku in years. Do not give a machine gun to the sheep. Yeah, when I'm ready to have my Crash Out arc or something, I'll start streaming Valorant and then just doing like the e-boy content, except I'm like 35 at that point. The thing I noticed about Anilla is that $5 is seemingly really underestimated. It is tempting to try rushing in. I think that is, yeah, the reason why I like Anilla so much is that her far light is a really good keep out button. Anilla's 5U button is unironic, or 5U button. Her far light is really, really good at checking people trying to run in on you and forcing them to slow down. I think that's like one of the main appeals. Does it even exist? At Curry. Let me at Curry now. You can use an AI e-boy filter. Just get a VTuber. Yeah, just delete all my VODs from like up until that point, just to be like a channel that somehow has like a couple hundred followers, and then be like, yeah, we're ready. Hello, Narm May number 33,475. I'm probably like number 100. Narms and vanilla. Greg-san, how do I beat Fairy-san? She does. I can't read. I can't. Why is there a 2 and a 8 each Nissan on Yon? What? Or is that just the kanji? You're forgetting about gotcha. The gotcha, yeah. The gotcha players. As someone that lives in Japan and speaks Japanese, I use numbers. That's 236, Greg. Oh yeah, that's the Roku. 236H. Okay. Okay, now that you say 236, okay. I don't speaky Japanese, okay? I can barely read it, and I'm not reading that. You should hook me up so I can live and work in Japan. I did Duolingo for 9 months. Yeah, exactly. I lived in Japan for 4 years. It's far L, far M, far H, 236L. Oh, I see. Or at least it should be. I have no idea how they write their connotation, I'm gonna be real. I have zero idea how they do that. I've been a professional joke weeaboo for over a decade. Yeah, exactly. I ain't know anything here. Yeah, here, the closest that I have to being a weeaboo. We're watching anime now, guys. I should probably close this tab, huh? Let's close that tab. I speak German and English with broken French. I don't know anything about them Asian languages. I can't speak anything like that. I'm barely speaking English here. We are barely speaking English. That makes sense. Yep. I see you. He's pinging the lurker. I invented the languages, Asian languages. Galleon Ferides. Sun Tzu, very nice guy. Yes, he had a very nice suit. Are we, I'm fighting Ryazo at some point, but what's it? I don't know where we are in the queue of matches here. I will make Chinese great again. Mandarin or Cantonese. Oh, M-Power just... Did M-Power just win? I missed it. I missed it if that was the 3-0. Both. Greg, use the power of the rock goddess to guide your way to victory. I can't play Galleon, Gorgon. That's all you. I already have one struggle bus. I can't. There's already people out there committed to the struggle bus of playing Galleon. When are we getting an M Greg emote? When I have a slot. My slots are full, I'm pretty sure. Or like close enough to full. Struggle bus and Galleon. Okay. I will admit that it can be annoying to play against a Galleon and very one note. But depending on your character, you either rush her down or you space her out, depending on what character you're playing. If your character's fast enough, you rush her down, she ain't doing anything. And if you have long enough range, even Anilla spaces her out, right? Her walk speed or her dash speed is atrocious. No, Greg, just play Anilla like she were Galleon. I don't have a command grab. I don't have a command grab on Anilla. I would like a command grab because it would give me options, but I do not have a command grab. Greg, I made a mistake at work. He didn't say no. Just because okay, do you want me to explicitly say no? Is that what we're saying you want me to do? Galleon is good though, but fair play playing against Galleon is rage bait sometimes. I think it just, she is very, very matchup dependent. If the matchup is specifically where she gets to breathe, I can see what you mean, but she has a lot of matchups where she doesn't get to do much. It's like, I'm impressed people. Oh. Whoa. Why is Dragalia playing Anilla? Wait a second, excuse me. Win, Gregthony. We will try our best. I joined a VC and played a soundboard that was unexpectedly racially charged on my phone, and the volume was at max. That's soundboards. It sounds like Discord soundboards. I've had those muted for years because something that seems like totally innocent ends up like screaming something. It's like, oh, well, thank you, Discord. Or thank you to the server that set that up. To be Galleon, I wanted to generally commit war crimes. As the Galleon player, I'm presuming, because I'd imagine Galleon, Galleon does not like 2B. Unironically, Greg, no, I'm not baiting. I feel Anilla versus 2B and Anilla versus Vasaraga, surprisingly not too hard. I'll agree with you on Anilla versus 2B. I think if you play the matchup properly, Anilla 2B is like on the precipice of even, if not barely even, just a little annoying, but that's fine. But Anilla versus Vasaraga is definitely like the most in theory matchup. Because, man, Vasaraga's ability to just get any random knockdown on you into like armor snowball is really hard for it like to check. And it requires, I wouldn't say it requires perfect gameplay, but it's like it requires the Anilla to play pretty on point. It's a matchup that I'm always going to struggle with it. It's not impossible. I see the vision. I really do. But I think I don't believe. I'll believe it once I get to that point. It's just another matchup I need to giga practice because the Vikala. But yeah, 2B Galleon does not sound fun. 2B can bait Anilla so hard with jumps. Kinda, sorta. It's kind of just for what it's worth against 2B. I've kind of just accepted that if the 2B wants to get stally against Anilla with double jumps and like air stalls, the best counterplay that I've come across in terms of consistency is just taking the space that they give you, and that if they want to like start delaying their jumps, you just start running under them instead. You start like just taking the space instead, especially if they want to air stall. You can actually get some pretty good distance if you they do some air stalls and you start running. It's hard to anti-air. Even with like Anilla's 2H, it's very easy for a 2B to bait it and like get the hit on the Anilla instead on the whiff punish. I'm at the point that I don't really try to anti-air it often. Sometimes I have a read on like, hey, the 2B's like only doing a single jump here because I've been a little cautious on 2Hing, so they're gonna get like a little greedy. I've made those sort of calls, but like otherwise, I think if you're willing to take the space more, or at the very least challenge the 2B when she tries to land instead. Like if you take the space and like throw a fireball instead so you can like run your turn, it will give them like a second. They'll start second guessing doing that, and then you play a grounded game. And I don't think playing a grounded game against 2B is the end of the world for Anilla. You just have to be careful with 2U. Can 214U get through Vasaraga's armor? No, it's 2-hit. Vasaraga is 3-hit. You need to get through Vasaraga's armor, you have to hit 3 times. Anilla 214U is only 2-hit. So you have to do something like Farlight 214U, which isn't impossible, but it's slow enough that if the Vasaraga commits to like a follow-up option, like let's say they do steps, they have enough time to JU it, or not JU, just do 22HU and then armor through your option and punish you anyway. It's not as easy for Anilla to shred armor as compared to other characters. 2B in general, sometimes it feels underrated as a character. She has some giga messed up stuff, but she has some hilarious holes in her kit. I think we are starting to see some 2B players and NA come up, or not really come up, but start to show her off more. And I agree with you. 2B's screw you, throw combo special, 22H, safe pods, even like spaced far mediums. I feel there's potential in the character, but properly playing her is most likely going to require a genius mind for SKL management and awareness. Just take advantage of spaced far mediums. Like, spaced far medium pressure is actually much more obnoxious for 2B is what I've learned. Like, Jesse showed me the light with spaced 2B, like far medium pressure, because of like the extra steps she takes and how far it pushes back. That's more egregious than anything else, and that doesn't even cost like too much skill. But just between like doing that and then using 22M laser, she can actually be incredibly obnoxious with like pressure in the corner. Like, it's actually unreal. In other news, Tokon was fun. I'm glad you had fun with Tokon. I heard it was up in the air depending on like how good your rig was handling the game. Why would you say something so controversial but brave? You had fun on the video game? He's right, Tokon is assist slot, but it's fun. I mean, if you're having fun, that's ultimately what matters, right? Penny Parker, well, I'm sure his bottom tier was fun to play. I did not hear any talk about Penny Parker when Tokon was in the free weekend. So, and I didn't really like look hard, to be fair, but yeah. So I'm presuming just off of that alone, the lack of coverage, truly we have found the bottom tier. Tokon optimization was dog shit glorp awful. My store-bought PS5 was a-okay. It's funny when the PS5 is handled better because of the PC stuff. All the PC easy anti-cheats stuff and whatever they did to lock down the beta. They went to some insane extents. Hey, Greg. Hi, nothing. That didn't help much, by the way. Carnage got leaked. Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, the efforts to stop leaks and like for PC stuff usually ends up just being worse for everyone. It usually ends up leaked anyway, and then everyone had a terrible first impression. So it's like, man, you might as well just accept the game's getting leaked. It is what it is. Also, Hulk got leaked. Like, yeah, I was gonna say, the internet will find a way. Classic Sony blunder. Unironically, it's a numbers game. No matter how many developers you have, the internet is infinitely bigger. There's gonna be some dude that finds the crack, and then GG's, right? No matter what you do. So it's like, you might as well just focus on the people that are just gonna be a bit more of your core player base, right? If it gets cracked, it gets cracked. Like, you can't really, I don't think there's really much you can do without, like, you know, basically with what happened with Tokon, right? They tried to keep it under lock and chain, but it ruined the experience anyway, and it got leaked anyway. Hulk got leaked. Define leaked. I don't know. Ultimately, something peered through the crack. Did the Hulk tapes get leaked? Apparently. So far, I only saw a screenshot of Hulk. Carnage's whole kit was leaked, though. The Hulk thing files, apparently. Here comes the Dragalia. It's over here. Carnage and Hulk are the only characters I'm interested in for, so hopefully they don't let me down. Well, apparently the Carnage kit is out there for you to figure out, so see if you like that kit. I only want Penny, so I wrote a scathing survey feedback. I need Penny buffed. Please, Tokon. Please, Sony. Penny design is great, but the item character is iffy. Greg. Harvin. You don't understand. Yeah, I don't. What's happening? Magic hit me from half screen, bro. Magic hit me from half screen, bro. Balanced character. Magic. It's magic. I hit that. It's TF2 spy honk on ya. It's magic. You lose to mids and mids. Yeah, you lost to like Yuzu, obviously. Can't believe you lost to Yuzu mids and throws. She hit me with a 5N mid screen. She 5M'd me off the screen. Youch. Do they actually have Tokon leaks? I mean, apparently Carnage's entire kit is leaked. I don't know what's happening with the Hulk. But from what I understand, Carnage's kit has been leaked. Carnage's kit was leaked, so go crazy. I posted it in the chat. Do I dare open the chat on stream? Yeah, I already see what Winter posted earlier. Here. Well, okay, it's out of the way. It's out of the way. This this killed, by the way. Yeah. This killed, by the way. That would have killed from 60%. Apparently it did. That's what it said. That's what Harvin captioned it. Magic damage is very honest. Magic damage is very honest. Beat up Riazo. Alright, let's see what we do against the Catalina. He's been doing cat tonight. I wasn't too sure what he was playing. I figured it was like a 50-50 on Catalina and X-Gran. I need her range reduced by like 50%. No. No. 5%, take it or leave it, you know. You can nuke her reward on hit.
Victory. Battle 1. Excellent.
Oh. Okay, we're doing the space. Not a good cash out. Really not a good cash out. I should have waited one. No BC, no problem though, I guess. I just had to... I should have ideally not done that cash out and just threatened to kill him next. Oh, nope. There we go. Proper trade. Whew. Oh. I trusted his reactions, but that doesn't trade with the sheep, so that gives me the kill. That is a very niche thing with Catalina. We tried. Okay, we got the Seahawks. Okay, I passed the Catalina filter. Here's the real challenge.
Believe in victory.
How did you outspace the cat? I'm pretty practiced in the matchup.
Great.
Oh, dang. Ugh, scary.
Excellent.
Oh, oh. Shoot. Ah, should have UDP'd. Dang it. I am not reacting to the shenanigans right now. I need to be better about it.
Battle 2. Engage.
There we go.
Great. Great. Great.
What? No! Where's my DP? Excuse me. That's unfortunate. I wanted the UDP.
Excellent.
Oh, I don't. To be completely honest with you, I don't even know what that Oki was. Let's take a second. I'm not gonna get befuddled. I don't know what that Oki was. That was overthinking parry.
Believe in victory.
Let's try again.
Battle 1. Engage. Great.
Okay, -4. Overthought parry.
Battle 2.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, I'm Boomer. I'm Boomer!
Excellent.
Bro.
Great.
Alright. Hold up. I'm actually doubting myself in the heat of the moment. That's not good for Oki. Yeah, for the sake of Oki, you should not doubt your own Oki.
Battle 3. Engage.
Oh, no. Ah, dang it. I flinched.
Great. Great. Great.
Dug it. I'm overthinking it. Got my own Oki here, so let us try something different.
Excellent.
Oh, come on. No! I got a no one. Oh, oh! That was some weird tracking. Not playing this well though. Oh no! MDF. That was MDF. Dang it. That was MVP.
Battle 3.
Dun, dun. We're getting a little silly now. Ah. Okay, okay, calm it down. Oh, I can't keep it in check. Dang it. Alright, he's ready. GG's. Nice fight. I did not play that appropriately though. Here's a couple things I want to check. We have some downtime now. Let me check. Cause I don't know if, was he mashing or was he just knowledge checking me? I need to actually go figure that one out real fast. I need to figure that one out. Is Dust Slip updated, or is it just gonna be, I should probably just figure it out in the game anyway. Let's take a look. I messed up because I got the mash, and I don't know if that was just because he was knowledge. Yeah, I already repeating myself here. Was that a knowledge check? Was that just a call out on the timing? Let's find out, because if there's one thing I actually do not know what I did right there, that was what was it? Oh, okay, so that is okay. So what's the point of that then? Trying to like go over. Okay, it's like something like that maybe. Yeah, because it does. Like, I see the world, but I mean, is that really worth doing? Something like that, maybe? It's just... The other side of it is at 50 meter, if he's going... Like, I know spot dodge is a thing. What happens if we do it late, right? That's why I don't like doing it late. You have to like do it so early. Because the issue is that a part of me wants to like punish that, right? Because I do know this is like minus bajillion if I get it, but if I try to focus on punishing that and he commits to the regular empty hand, like I can get like this. Oh no, I can just get that, but the issue is that regular empty hand will come in, right? I just gotta get cleaner on being ready for both, because I'm aware of the options. It's not that I'm not aware of those options. Greg, when you move into the new place, are you gonna make friends around the neighborhood, or is it that stupid? I'm only gonna be staying for a year. We'll get acquainted with the neighbors, but I'm not really expecting anything long term with them. The point of like the next move is to move into a rental while we wait for whatchamacallit, the next set of houses to be built. That's the current game plan here. And getting to that point is, that's going to be the next step. But we're not going to be, the point is, we're not going to be in the rental for that long. Here, they're going right now, right? Let's watch it while we're chilling. I can start yapping and I can start looking at some of the stuff on the side, but hold up. Wait, Tricalia's Tricalia. Yeah, we got Galleon on screen now, but I lost my train of thought. Sorry, it's getting late here. Is that a hit confirm? It is, but it's not a kill because of that distance. Chip out. No fear. Chip out. But I think yeah, I'm not too worried about the neighbors, to be completely honest with you. We will be courteous because there's not much reason to be a jerk, but ultimately, yeah, it's its own thing. Anyway, let me look at some of these things. Is there something I'm missing on? Okay, here comes the Vicky. We're rotating, I see. We are rotating some options. What's this? 14. No, it's just whatever, right? One filter after the next. You always want to expect the overhead against bomb setup, Bombo. I want to see if M-Power gets past the Vicala filter, because after this it's gonna be the Narmaya 3-0 clutch factor. Oh, that reached. I can't believe that traded. That's actually some insane. Vicala. Okay, Vicala. Okay, Vicala. Okay. Nothing. I do like the smaller tournament setups though, personally. I can appreciate ending by hopefully like 9-ish or earlier if I drop out, but the worst that's gonna happen is 9 o'clock, right? I'm gonna be busy this weekend. Yeah, speaking of this weekend, I don't know if I'm going to make it to Saturday stream the way this is going. It sounds like we're gonna be super busy on Saturday. That's ideally we're trying to move in by the end of the weekend here. I don't know if we'll get there, but we can get a good chunk of it like between Saturday and Sunday. But the point is, I think Saturday is just pretty much going to be locked down. Even if I do have time in the evening, I don't know if I'm going to have the energy to do it. I'm going to be wiped. I just know it. It's coming already. Ilsa versus Vikala is actually not a matchup I've seen at all, I think. I don't recall seeing this matchup. Caught the recovery. Yeah, I don't have a good framework for how Ilsa interacts with Vikala. Like those lasers beating Vikala 2-1-4 is kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal, right? I think Ilsa should win this, right? I mean, I'm just going off of like winning the laser war is kind of a big deal, right? It is unironically. Oh, we're about to get chipped out. Do something! Do something! Yep, okay. I think Ilsa should on paper move or win this, right? I don't know. I don't believe. Like, if we're talking theory, right? Player stuff is player stuff, but I think Theory puts Ilsa there between, like, especially like Ult Laser, right? Ult Laser should be like phenomenal for this matchup. Just, yeah, case in point, right? Oh, you tried. Yeah, Dragalia is gonna fuzzy mash. She's not gonna let you get away with the fakesies. We'll see if we. Oh, okay. We're looking to get past the Vikala filter. But this is all according to Dragalia's plan of playing first to one Narm. The first to one Narm. Oh, okay, this may be first to one Narm territory. Yep. So now, even if Dragalia loses this next one and it goes 2-2, we have the perfect setup for first to one Narm. After you've gotten used to playing the Percival and the Vikala, clearly you have to deal with first to one Narm, and I would not wish first to one Narm on any of my enemies. Good luck guessing on the flip timing. Oh, a little late for the Bombo. Oop, the Rolo. I gotta give credit to Empower. Empower is not going down. Some mistakes, but not dying. 1, 2, 3, super. He just like me, for real, for real. 1, 2, 3, super. He just like me. Did the room crash? Match ended. What happened? I think we lost someone. Norway, a sheep. Norway. Norway indeed, Toriku. What's up? We're waiting for Empower and Dragalia to be done, and then we'll be fighting Dragalia. I'm presuming Dragalia is going to win this. Empower's game just crashed. It just crashed on the potential final round here. I think Dragalia takes it. So we gotta clear the Dragalia factor. Gotta clear the Dragalia factor. Let's see if we can do that. The 8 o'clock debuff is hidden. I don't make any promises. Kill him cleanly. Oh, my powers know no bounds. I was explaining, I may be sleepy, but I have flip. I was gonna say, you were setting up the prime example of setting up the first to one Narm. The first to one Narm was about to hit the books. Yep. Okay, Empower is back, so send it. Oh yeah, speaking of, I guess while we're here, make sure you claim your Matcherino codes. Claim the Matcherino. Can't find my flip habits in first to one. True. Truth indeed. Do. Oh, no jumping. Oh, this is looking like a bad chip out if we don't do something. I think that, like, after that roll, you unironically, yeah, you had to, like, mash or DP or something. Probably DP in that specific case. Oop, yeah. Yeah. But claim those Matcherino codes for us gamers. You hit a button and you give free money. We love doing that. We love free money. 25 cents for hitting the button? No way. I don't know. Oh yeah, I was gonna say if it was gonna be based on the rounds or not, but Dragalia already got the round. All right. This is either 3-1 or first to one Narm. Pick your poison. Personally, I'd rather be put out of my misery. But we'll see. Damn. What? Using the DP to bait an action because of the bomb. All right, this bro getting a little giga brain. We're getting a little giga brain. It's you, butterfly. Oh wait, well I'm not dead, but ow. Throw doesn't kill, but yeah, now we're entering. All right, good trade. Ooh, the charged laser. All right. First to one Narm. First to one Narm. Good luck. Have fun. The first to one Narm is asking for trouble. Yeah, this ain't gonna be easy. Yep, don't test the kids' reactions. The final boss has hit the screen. Holy moly. Yep. Good luck. Oh, spot dodge. I don't think that was intentional because of the cross up. Just the classic hold guard button and the walk backwards. Ooh. Alright, Dragalia means business for using U-flip, the BC bait, and everything. Holy. And that's 1, 2, 3. Yep. Jeez. Holy moly, Dragalia. That is scary. Alright, chat, alright. Good heavens. Oh my. Goodness me, that was quite violent. That was a violent clip on my screen. Goodness me, I can't believe I just witnessed that carnage. All right, mom said it's my turn on the. Oh wait, yes! I just realized we're fighting Dragalia. It's time, it's time, it's time. The evil Matera mirror. Wake up the audience with this one. It's Matera mirror time. I can't believe you forced people to watch this. Dragalia wanted more Materas online. This is what Dragalia wanted. Now there are 4 Materas in NA. I think 5. We can include Acid Cookies, Lennon, and Ed Gone Bad, you know. Those are like the 3 I know off the top of my head. I don't know if Meowxer still plays. I don't know if Meowxer's still around. This is about to be so scuffed. I don't think Odd Eyes wants to continue the tournament at this point. He's like, we are not about to get a freaking Matera mirror in loser finals of my tournament. Beatrix also needs some players. Brackets are kind of lacking her. It's really just Tiempo. It is unironically just like Tiempo. Be the Beatrix you want to see somehow. As far as I'm aware. So what you're saying is it's time for me to break the Beatrix back out for brackets. I mean, at this point, we need the representation. Yep. Lock it in, twin. Doesn't Kochi Coco literally have a Beatrix? Yeah, but he doesn't play online tournaments, so clearly it's not represented in where it matters, okay, Toriku? Yeah, he just wins Evo. Who cares, right? Does he win TOL? Does he win the online local every Thursday? I think not. Oh, my bad. Yeah, he only represents NA offline. Online brackets are harder than Evo, trust. That's what we're saying. All right. Pink. Finally, the first recorded match of me versus Dragalia on Matera. Watch this 2-week Matera not even cook. I don't even know how long it's been since I started. I think it was like 3 weeks ago. Good luck.
Battle 1.
What are my combos again? I don't know.
Great.
Oh, I don't have. Pro players' alt accounts are harder than the actual pro players themselves.
Battle 2.
The PS5 alt. Ah.
Great.
Oh, nice. That was a good 1H.
Battle 3.
Footsies. Footsies.
Believe in victory.
This is the Matera gameplay the world yearned for. Oh.
Great. Great.
What are these combos? What are these combos?
Battle 2. Engage.
Why are you two making Matera look fun? The secret is that Matera is insanely fun. Matera is insanely fun, that's the issue. Stop that. What do you mean stop that? He said stop that.
Engage.
Stop making Matera look fun. Just because she is fun does not mean you should make her look fun.
Battle 1. Engage.
Oh, no! I'm getting it! Don't you want the top tier Narmaya Matera gameplay instead of Narmaya Anila?
Believe in victory. Engage.
Oh. Zoning.
Battle 2. Engage. Battle 3. Engage.
Oh, hate love this dodgeball Asmir. It feels like we're playing dodgeball. It really does feel like we're playing dodgeball. This is so cursed.
Battle 1. Engage.
This is so cursed. This is so cursed. How was that DP safe? How was that DP safe? Is that? Oh, it does. Okay.
Battle 3. Engage.
No, I wanted to do the thing. This is so dumb. This matchup is so. Is this what you wanted, Dragolia? Is this what you want? Matera's so OP, she can't even handle herself. We will push the Matera meta together. That's so stupid. I'm still caught on like that 1623L. That 1623L that like ended up being UDP safe. It was like, oh gosh, what are we doing? Tomatoes for the both of you. I'm playing Matera online starting today. I'm glad we could inspire you with that inspiring gameplay. We've inspired another player to pick up Matera. It's about time, huh? We're the next Monarch. I forgot to include Monarch in the Matera list from earlier. Oh gosh. I said Ed gone bad. Oh. Oh, yeah, those Matera tomatoes.
Battle 1.
Holy moly.
Excellent.
Oh, no. Okay. I can't. We're just gonna do this. Yeah, we've entered silly mode. I'm mashing. Wait, we've been preempted on this, silly. We're tossing for content. I'm not even trying to toss. I've been silly looped. My weakness. I've hit the funny bone. I'm DP. Okay, Chad, he's not going to expect the second DP. He's not going to expect the second DP. Okay. Chat, he's not going to expect the third DP. Told you! He didn't expect the third DP. I'm deep in. One of these times he's gonna let off the safe jump, okay? One of these times.
Battle 2. Engage.
All right, but watch this. Oh. Okay. I think I'm dead, Chad. Unless. Simply mash harder. Dang it. The hops didn't work. GG's. GG's. You are great. Obviously, Anilla too broken. Okay, chat, I'm going to bed. I have hit the silly button, and the silly button cannot be turned off. My true weakness right there, chat. Anyway, I am going to be back on Tuesday for y'all. Thank you for everyone that came. Thank you for everyone that came along today. I appreciate it. I'll be back. I would not make any promises about me. Yeah, I'm not gonna make any promises about me being back on Tuesday. G-Tech's going. Aaron Curry. Oh, Aaron Curry. I'll go to Aaron. I will go to Aaron. But anyway, thank you for everyone that came along. I will try to be back on Tuesday. I don't make any promises about Saturday right now. Yeah, no promises about Saturday in my current state, to be completely honest with y'all. But Tuesday for sure. Once we'll definitely be moved back in on Tuesday. If I'm on Saturday, cool. If not, no worries. Y'all have yourselves a great weekend. I'm going to be busy moving. But until then, thank you for everyone that came along. Thank you to Rainbow Rocks for the 12 months of subscription. Insane, to be honest with you. Thank you for everyone that came along, lurked, chatted, chilled, fought me, sillied with me. Thursdays are such a weird day. I love them. They're a fun day, in my opinion. But anyway, thank you for everyone that came along. I do appreciate you all being here for me, even if we're just chilling on Thursday. But I'll be back on to Tuesday, guaranteed. Maybe Saturday if I'm not piss tired. But until then, you all have a great week. Let me give it 5 seconds to catch up. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck with the rest of the move. Thank you. Thank you.